By public order.
Charged and searched, it's been an expensive night out.
He's getting an £80 fixed penalty notice for disorder. If he could have just listened to what we had said, he would have been out of there, gone.
Coming up, police come down hard on the drunk and disorderly. A man who appears to have been viciously beaten up.
So they beat you up in the shop and then you smash the window.
Throughout the country, drug use is on the increase, with over 200,000 drug-related arrests every year. But it's Londoners who are most likely to use Class A drugs like heroin and crack cocaine. In taking on the fight against the dealers, Hammersmith and Fulham's police are clamping down on anyone who trades in drugs.
My message to drug dealers anywhere in the boroughs, Hammersmith, Fulham, be aware of the fact that we're on your case and we will continue to hunt you down and put you in prison for as long as we possibly can. We will get you.
Dawn, and officers from the drug squad and the SNT, the Safer Neighbourhood team, are preparing to make a forced entry on a suspected crack den. Silence and the element of surprise as they approach are essential. And when these officers go in, they go in hard, fast, and with the maximum of noise. So fast is the entry that they catch the suspect still in his bed. As each room is reported clear, the drug squad begins to search the house for evidence of drugs.
Have we got a crack pipe here? There's 2 in here.
Split into teams, the painstaking search begins. Everything that is found is logged and photographed. Soon they start to get results as drug paraphernalia is bagged and brought out.
I don't know why most of them seem to be Martell bottles. These are track pipes.
No stone is left unturned, and while the suspect is waiting for his trip to the Nick, the sniffer dog arrives to ramp up the hunt. With the dog working his sector, the drug search teams are flushing out more finds.
That's cling film. Well, you'll notice normal cling film wrap would be by that sort of length. What the person's done is they've cut the cling film tube that length. It makes it easier for wraps. Because they're using it for wrapping crack cocaine, basically.
Another officer has found what appears to be drug wraps, and it looks like he's hit the jackpot.
What have we got?
What looks like at least one lottery ticket wrapping around some crack.
Is it crack or just straight coke, you reckon?
Right, granular.
So probably crack.
It's probably crack.
Yeah. Sergeant. Got a wrap.
Alright. So.
Looks like crack.
Alright. So they're enough to confirm it's powered on that. Yeah, exactly the same the other one.
So 2 wraps.
More and more items are being brought out to be taken away for evidence. And for the police, it looks like a result in the war against drugs.
Okay, summary so far, we've got 2 wraps of what we think is crack cocaine. We've got various items of drugs paraphernalia, cut cling film, 2 crack pipes. We've also recovered 10 Oyster cards, which we think are stolen, which we're going to check on.
Another weapon that the police have in their fight against the drug dealers is that they can get a house sealed and boarded up to stop it being used by anyone.
Because of what we found here today and speaking to various witnesses, because of the urgency of the case, we're going to take this matter to court tomorrow, hopefully. By the end of the week, this premises will be closed down and will not be available for any crack dealing in the future.
As darkness falls over Hammersmith and Fulham, the uniformed response team of PCs Hastings and Warnes are responding to a 999 about an alleged assault.
We've been called to a coffee shop. It states that they've detained a male inside the coffee shop who's smashed up their shop.
Arriving at the scene, the first thing they see is a man lying in an alleyway.
Oh, what's happened to him?
PC Hastings immediately checks out a nearby coffee shop where there seems to be a trail of broken glass leading from the front door.
Seemingly, the gentleman's gone into this shop, smashed up the window of the door. There's a broken light up there as well, and the other gentleman's cut all his hand. But apparently he came into the shop in the state that he's in at the minute, with blood all over him, so don't really know what's gone on yet.
With the man lying either drunk or injured, it's hard for the officers to find out exactly what has happened.
Why did you smash the window of their shop?
They beat me inside. Because they beat me inside.
Why would they beat you up?
As all the Met Police are trained to a high level of first aid, PC Warren's first job is to see that the injured man is kept warm. Again, PC Hastings tries to find out what happened to the man.
Where have you been before you went to the coffee shop?
Drinking.
Drinking? Where were you drinking?
Girl's house.
At a girl's house? And why did you try and get in the coffee shop?
Well, I bought a chat.
You did what?
Bought a chat, innit?
You wanted to buy chat? Did you have money to pay for it?
Yeah, I did. I still got money too. And they beat me up.
So then why did you smash their window?
Because they beat me up. And they bring me out. And they bring me here. This alleyway and beat me up.
So they beat you up in the shop and then you smashed the window?
Yeah, and they brought me here.
And did what to you here?
And they hit me everywhere.
How many of them did it?
4 of them.
4 of them?
So far, it looks like the argument was about buying some chat, a hallucinogenic leaf that is chewed. But while the paramedics prepare the man for hospital, the police will have to wait before they find out exactly what happened.
Well, there's been an altercation in the cafe. Apparently he's gone in, tried to buy some chat or something. Then there's been a fight. They've thrown him out and he's come back and thrown a brick through the main door window. And then they've dragged him down there apparently and beat him up, carried on beating him up. Who knows? Who knows really what went on? He's a bit drunk at the minute, so we're going to take details, follow him up to hospital, and then do some inquiries after that when he's slightly more sober.
With all its pubs, clubs and bars, London is one of the busiest night spots in the country. It has more than its fair share of people who come in to enjoy a drink and have a good time. But over 50% of London's violent crime is linked to drinking. Hammersmith and Fulham's police show no tolerance to anyone who drinks too much in their borough.
As with everything on this borough, we simply will not tolerate antisocial behaviour. So if people are being drunk, violent or abusive on the street and threatening the public, we do what the public expect us to do, which is deal with it and take them off to the police station.
It's late on Saturday night, and officers are responding to an incident on a busy West London street. After a long shift, PC's Martin Warnes and Emma Hastings of the team arrive to find a man and a woman screaming that they've been insulted by a passerby.
He's calling me a fat.
I get the idea about what he called you, but don't keep repeating it.
Right, don't keep
Trying to stop the woman repeating what she was called only seems to wind up her boyfriend.
If you give details,
Excuse me?
If you give details, I ain't meeting you.
With the man unable to keep his mouth shut, the police decide to separate them so they can find out exactly what has happened.
Right, we need to take your details so we can say we spoke to you, alright? It's a record for us. Just, what's your surname?
Where's he gone then?
He's standing over there. But we need your details as a record to say we spoke to you, alright? That's all we're taking your details for.
As PC Hastings is still trying to get the woman's details, the man appears to rush forward and grab her.
Give him no details, just go, man. You ain't got.
What are you doing? No! Get away from me! Get away from me!
Right, because he just pushed a police officer out the way, right?
Yeah,
For what reason?
after me.
Doesn't do a very good job, does he? He told you if you spoke to one, you'd have to go home on your own. Doesn't care about you that much, does he?
With the woman screaming the odds, the man then tries to headbutt an officer.
Camera do what?
Get on the floor. Get the fuck off me, man.
Yeah, keep coming, like, please.
You reckon, yeah?
The police will not tolerate any show of force towards their officers, and having lost his freedom, PC Hastings once again tries to calm the man down.
Don't start talking to your missus because it'll just wind her up even more, alright? Just don't talk to her for a minute. Just stay calm.
But he's not having any of it.
Hey, Zara!
Oh.
Don't say nothing!
And neither is his girlfriend. So the police have only one option. It's off to the station for the pair of them. Still trying to tell his girlfriend what to do.
Don't say nothing, just tell them!
The man is taken into the station to be charged, all because he couldn't keep his mouth shut.
I've got my solicitor coming, don't worry!
Shut up, she can't hear ya.
Shut up, mate.
Coming up on Brit Cop's Zero Tolerance, the series. On patrol with the Met Police, some of the most elite crime-fighting squads in the country. We're with the robbery unit as they take on the thieves.
I know your face, and I'm going to be looking out for you now.
And gangs.
Do you know who wears those colours?
We follow the rapid response teams as they put their lives on the line. And take on violent criminals. We're out with West London's drug squad as they take down the dealers. Our cameras capture all the action as these cops capture the criminals.